go. Okay, welcome everyone to our Monday Secret Collective team call. So I'm really honored to be here as your host tonight. So we've got a couple more recognitions to shout out for these people that have capitalized on that Black Friday sale. So congratulations to Janet Garcia for reaching Superstar. She's under Margot Nielsen, so congratulations. And Genevieve Mackinson, really excited about this. She just went bronze, so super excited about that. And she's on Magda Anderson's team, so congratulations. So we're going to start this call off with a testimonial from a newer agent on the team here, and her name is Christine Walker. And I know not a huge amount about Christine, so she's going to share with us about her. So I'm just going to unmute her here, and Christine, I'm going to let you have the floor. It's all yours, girl. She's going to talk about business. Are you there? Hello? I don't think Christine can hear me. And there, hang on. I don't have her number, so I can't even text her. Do you, Tamara?
Yeah, she just messaged me and said she can't hear you. She's like, help, I can't hear her. She can see us, but she can't hear for some reason.
And she did before, so I don't know if you want to she can't hear us.
It's got to be on her end, guys, because she's not muted here. So if she can't hear it, she's got to turn her audio on her computer on.
Yeah, because we were just talking. So if she can do maybe log out and log back in, that might help her and that. So, and I don't have her number, so to text her. So we can just go on if you want to do, you're doing that, Tamara, and then we can, Christine, if we could at the end of the call, let's put your testimonial at the end and we'll just go on with Tamara. Tamara is going to share her brilliance with social media. I know a lot of us are just like, there's so much that we want to share with everybody and not really sure how to do it and get it across that people actually see it and respond to it. That's the whole key. So I know I take lots of notes with her trainings. So I will let you take it away, Tamara. So thank you for doing this.
Perfect. All right. Hold on. I think Christine is ready.
Oh, see, I'm out of the loop. I'm
sorry. Technology is really great when it works for us.
I know, right? Okay. Christine, can you hear us now?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
You gotta turn up your volume a little bit, girl.
Okay. It's up all the way.
Tamara?
I'm not a Zoom
expert.
expert.
As high as it can go. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, we'll all be quiet, and you just shout into that, okay?
Okay. So I was introduced to Secret in February and fell in love with it. Fell in love with the mud soap and everything from there on out. And then June, I decided to sign up as an agent because I was buying so much from Kathy. And it just kind of went from there, and I just showed it to a couple friends, and I just started getting more and more sales, and it was phenomenal. So far to date, from June until I think it was just the other day, I've ranked, well, in 7 days, I ranked from star executive to bronze. I had 2 people sign up under me. It was awesome. It was fantastic. So I'm going to enjoy my iPad, let me tell you that much. But the rewards I've got, I think is over probably $700 in product and $1,200 in actual cash. And I love this company, let me tell you. I think that's all I have to say. And I'm just enjoying it.
That's fantastic. Congratulations. That's awesome. Wow. Gotta love how much you're getting there free. So you're coming to conference then, right?
I don't know if I can because I still work full time, and I am using my holidays this year to go to Mexico with my whole family for Christmas.
Oh, that sounds fun too. sounds fun too. Thank you for sharing. Okay.
Thank you.
I hear a lot my voice echoing back. Anybody else, or is it just clear? It's echoing. Well, we're just having the technical difficulties tonight. Not sure why.
It's all good.
This is my third Zoom call tonight, so I never had any problems before. So Tamara, I'm just going to let you take it away.
Okay, cool. Can everybody hear me? I hope. Hopefully that works here. So, all right. So tonight, instead of bombarding you with a whole bunch of do this, because we're heading into the best time of the year. I think I love Christmas. And into the new year, we're starting to, reflect on this year, what's worked, what hasn't, and where do we want to see ourselves in 2019, right? So reflect on all the amazing stuff that's happened this year. I think is really, really great. But then looking into 2019, setting some really awesome goals. And I think that social media needs to be part of that as we run our business as well. So I want to give you some tips, some statistics, some really cool things to really think about and to game plan as we move into the new year. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them as we're going along here, and I will try to answer them as best I can. So as most of you know, I came back from Smart Social Week in Austin, Texas, where I got to learn from the giants of the industry as far as social media goes. And the trainings that they had just blew my mind, and the stats and the stuff that they told me was like, wow. So I want to share just a little bit of this to put into perspective about social media. So on Earth, there's 7.6 billion human beings on Earth, okay? 4.1 billion, so over half, are internet users. 3.03 billion are social users. So that means they use some sort of social platform. Over 3 billion, okay? So when people are like, I don't know anybody, I don't have anyone on my list. Well, there's a whole world web that we can be connected to, okay? So I'm still focusing on Facebook. Instagram, I'm starting to move a little bit in, which I can talk a little bit about that in the new year. We'll chat about Instagram. I've taken some Instagram masterclasses and boot camps. But the reason why I'm still predominantly on Facebook is still the largest social platform, and it's still growing. It's not stagnant. There's still more and more people using social as Facebook, okay? So that's why I'm still here on Facebook, using this one as the primary social platform, I guess, okay? So customers are 7 times more likely to purchase from a company that leads in customer experience. So one of our core philosophies in Secret is to deliver world-class customer experience. Who here believes that we do that? I 100% think that we do. Delivering not only from the agents as well, but from HQ, just incredible. So 7 times more likely to purchase from a company that leads in customer experience. People are 15 times more likely to spread positive word of mouth about companies that lead in great customer service. So our entire business is referral, right? Referral marketing essentially is what we're doing. So they're 15 times more likely to share about your company if you're giving them really good customer service. And social is a way that we can give them extra customer service, right? And this is one thing that really got me that they shared. And I think, I don't know if it was the CEO Pete Hess, but said the opportunity lies in finding people when they need help. So example, life transitions or situations. So people are getting married. What are they doing when they're getting married? They're making registries. What are people doing when they're having babies? They're making registries. Unfortunately, death or traumatic incidences. There's a situation through puberty. That's an event. People are dealing with acne. Diet changes. Those are that, right? So the opportunity lies in finding people when they need help. That's why it takes sometimes 12 times of talking to somebody before they purchase or before they're ready to join the team, because the opportunity wasn't the right time for them. Okay. So imagine that I'm a customer and I'm talking to you, and this is what they're saying. So in quotations, they said, our customers often think, until you fixed my problem, I feel offended that you'd even try to sell me something. So I'll say that again. Until you fixed my problem, I feel offended that you'd even try to sell me something. So my kids are in the bedroom beside me, and my husband is supposed to be watching them, and I cannot think. Kevin, I can hear you guys like through a paper. Can you just chill? Thanks. The whole point of what I'm trying to say is, every time I talk about social, I talk about giving value, depositing into that bank account. We can't take value out. And so that's what they're talking about, is when you're on social, you have to give value before you ask for the sale. Okay. So think of that. Let that ring through your head if that's what your customers are kind of thinking about. Okay. So with so much content being consumed and so many people creating content, in order to stand out, you have to be giving loads of high impact, high value content. I have more stats on that I could read to you. It's like people are consuming way more content than they ever have before, and faster, because they can scroll so fast now on their mobile phones that they're eating up content. All the short stories on Facebook, on Instagram. So in order to stand out, it has to be high impact really, really quickly. Okay. And so before we focus on the future, we have to focus on the current. We must focus on effectiveness, not efficiency. Okay. So I understand of trying to make our lives work better and being very efficient, but we also have to work with, if what we're doing on social, is it working? Is it effective? Are we getting the results we want from doing what we're doing on social right now? If you're not getting the results you want, then you need to make a change. So whether that's in your business outside of social, whether that's in your personal life, your health, if you're not getting the results you desire, you have to make a change. And that proves true here as well. So what are you working? How could it be better? What are some things? Find some people that are having major success and follow them, model them. Find a mentor from afar, right? And do what they're doing. It may be outside of the Secret Collective team. It might be outside of the Secret team, and people in other companies, other industries. Find people that are getting results that you want. Break apart what they're doing. How often are they posting? What are they posting about? What do their photos look like? Are they using the stories? And start to really model what they're doing. Okay. And then as we move into the new year, it's really important that we set specific goals with social as well. Because I hear from a lot of people when we do socials, people either love it or they're overwhelmed. There's really nobody kind of in between, because when you're just playing around with someone, confused minds do nothing. And then you can feel that overwhelm because we don't know what to do. So I think it's really important that we set really specific goals. So number one, how much time do you want to spend on social each day? Super simple. If you're going to build that into part of your business, how much time do you want to spend on social each day? If it's 1 hour, you need to make sure that you're being productive. If you just spend an hour scrolling, now you've no longer used social to make you money. You've just sunk your life into it, right? So how much time do you want to spend on social each day, and break that down as far as what you want to do for business? What is your goal of using social? Are you trying to drive people to a group? Are you trying to drive them to a page? Are you just trying to grow your organic reach on your personal timeline? What is it? Where do you want people to go? Because if you don't know where to lead them, they don't know where to go, and they won't follow you. So you need to make sure that you have a very clear focus of where you're trying to drive people. The third thing is, we talked in January, before, we already talked about this, and that's kind of been a whole year, is reflect again on your branding, okay? Have you been able to hone in on who you are and what you stand for? What colors speak to you? When people see the color, orange, they think of Tracy Donald. I have no idea. What color when people see, do you want people to associate that? Like when they're like, oh, because people think in images, in colors. So when they see a color, what color do they see, right? So I know when I see turquoise, I think of my social media coach. I think of Fallon. I also think of Laura Bollinger because she also loves turquoise and everything in her house is turquoise. So have a color. You can have your fonts and all of your photos from, WordSwag or PixArt, any of your images. Have a color that is consistent throughout your branding. When they come to your VIP landing page, what color is it? Maybe it's turquoise, right? Whatever color it is, have that. What emojis do you like to use over and over again? Find one that that you like, preferably not like the poop emoji or something like that, preferably like, you know, one that speaks to your brand, but maybe the poop emoji is a really great way to bring out your personality and kind of have that disruptive marketing, I guess is the term. What is your theme, right? So is your theme traveling? Is your theme, you know, network marketing? Is it business? Is it personal development or mindset? Is it a healthy lifestyle? What is the theme? Is it, you know, when people come, is it all like natural and like fruits and veggies and whatever it is, right? What is the theme that you kind of want to do? And then again, your mission statement. So mine has changed. You've seen mine change over the course of the year. Now mine is helping women find synergy in both business and personal life. I've honed it down, right? So everything can go back to synergy. It doesn't matter what I'm talking about. If I bring it back to synergy, that's my theme. That's my mission statement. And so people know what I stand for very, very quickly. So make sure that you guys spend some time doing that as you're dream boarding, as you're setting all these goals in January. Make sure you spend some time figuring out, like, what is this? Who am I? What do I stand for? Because authenticity wins. Like we talked about last time, especially through that training, every single person on stage, even Common, even the hip hop artist Common, like all of them, even the other speaker that they brought in, what the heck's his name? Pete Roy. That man is brilliant. Every single person talked about authenticity wins. Be yourself. Be the best version of yourself. So make sure you spend some time on figuring out what that looks like. Okay, the next thing, number 4, is who is your target audience? You know, we say it's a funny line in Secret. Oh, do you have skin? Then you're my customer. But in order to have really good success, you have to narrow that down. Who is your perfect ideal customer? What do they wear? Does she have a Kate Spade or a Michael Kors purse? Is she wearing running shoes? Does she have her hair in a messy bun? Does she have 3 kids, you know, falling behind her and she's, you know, overwhelmed? Or does she have it totally together? Does she run a business? You know, is it a man? Is he, you know, all business? Or is he like a blue collar worker? Whatever it is, design your ideal client. And I promise you, when you are crystal clear on that, they will start coming to you. Right? It's just of all of the personal development that we do, putting it out there. When you are crystal clear on what you're looking for, other people also know what you're looking for, and they can now refer those people to you. Right? And that is, again, that's where you're going to start to get momentum, is when people in your VIP group know, who is she looking for? Oh yeah, my friend, this person, not just everyone who has skin. I get it. Everyone who has skin can use our products. Yes, 100%, but be very specific, okay? Even like, how much money do they make? What kind of music? Like everything, be specific, guys. So where do they hang out? So your target audience, where do they hang out, guys? Once you figure that out, are they into health and wellness? Then you'll know, okay, so I need to go to the health and wellness groups on Facebook, and that's where I need to network. If they love Kate Spade, you need to go to the Kate Spade groups and networks, and that's where you need to network. Maybe they love mountain climbing. I bet you there's a group on Facebook for mountain climbing. You can go there, right? Is this making sense? I feel redundant a little bit, but I feel like we really need to hit this home. You can go to the pages, you can go to the groups and start networking there. Once you know that, you can go and find them, and you're going to start flipping that deck, looking for those aces much, much quicker. Okay? And then the last thing I kind of want you to think about is, if my activity on social is wildly successful, what will that look like? What does that look like to you? If the activity on social is wildly successful, what does that look like to you? Is that like customers served from social media, or, you know, new customers gained from social media? So, you know, 3 customers a week, or, you know, 10 customers a month from social. Is it agents started? Is it 1 a month, 2 a month, 3 a month, just from social? Is it views on your live videos or engagement on your posts? Is it a group or a page growth? Is it growing your group from 50 to 100? When your efforts on social are wildly successful, what does that look like? And I really want to encourage you guys to map that out. If you want to use social in any form, you have to be clear. And as we move into January, it's a really important piece to the puzzle that you do that, so you kind of know what what to expect and what to go after, right? Just like we know if you do an in-home party, I guarantee you that if you were to ask Tracy, what does a successful in-home party look like? She'll tell you it's this many sales, it's this many leads, it's this many, all of it, right? She knows it. She knows exactly the numbers that she needs, and she nails it, right? So you need to do the same thing with social. What does that look like? Be crystal clear. And that, I think, has just been a really big thing for me of this whole year, learning all of this as we're trying to figure it out. Don't get stuck in the analysis paralysis. Don't sit there and think, I don't know what to do, so I'm not going to do anything. I have to figure it all out. Like, figure it out as you go, but be crystal clear on where you want to go, okay? So that's really all I wanted to talk about tonight. I do have an extra tip for y'all. As you do your branding, as you do some stuff, if you would like to make your plate a little less full moving into the new year, you can use virtual, you can hire people out for a very small fee, if that makes sense. So I just got a new logo done. I love it. I paid someone $30 to do it. We went back and forth. I want this changed. How about this? How about this? How about this? I went on the site and I did that. If you want those graphics made up, I know you can do them on WordSwag or PixArt yourself. But if you want them done to do like one a day or every other day, whatever it is, you can hire someone to do that. I gave them some quotes that I wanted and they made them all up. So you can go to Fiverr, Fiverr. Fiverr is a really great place to look. You can hire workers to pretty much do anything that you want to do. Upwork, you can also do UPWORK. Upwork is also a really great one. That's the one that I just used for. So there's like actual people with degrees in like, what's it called? Graphic design, the artsy stuff, all of that with real degrees that are willing to, you can pay them per hour, you can pay them for a contract, you can pay for them for the whole group. And as you start to go, you can do that and you can actually get like virtual assistants. I don't know if you guys have seen, but on my Facebook page, I've started to use a messenger bot. Her name is Lena the Lioness, and I love her when she's working properly. I'm still figuring out the kinks. But ways to automate that and have it interactive because people want to interact with it. They want to get to know you. So there's a lot of things that we can start to talk about in the next year, but we have to have the basics down. I can't start talking about a messenger bot if you don't even have your profile set up where people are going to come and they understand what's going on. We have to have the basics down, just like in any part of our life. You can't start squatting 200 pounds until you can, squat 20. You have to have the basics down. A couple questions here. Which is the best social media to use? Whichever one you feel most comfortable with. I would just find one that you like and stick to that one. Like I said, the reason why I'm still on Facebook is because it's different. It's more of a community. It's more building that, and that's what I'm into. It's still the largest platform. It's still growing, but it's very, very different. So it doesn't mean you can't have any, or like you can't have your fingers in all of them, but Facebook is my first. If you think of it, Facebook is my full-time job, Instagram is my side hustle. And I don't really put a lot of time in, but I'm starting to do that. I've got a really great app to share with you guys that will post to Instagram for you, and you can edit it. You can see how it all looks. It's amazing. Are you paying for ads? I'm not paying for ads here because I'm not a big enough brand. I'm not a big enough company, right? And people don't really see it. You have to throw a lot of money into it. Advertising costs a lot of money, and you want to make sure that what you're doing is very professional. So as far as paying for ads, that is something that becomes a more like next level gameplay, I guess. How short of a post in text? So your text post can be quite long as your call to action is above the fold. And by that, you know how when you look at a newspaper, everything had to be above the fold, right? Like the picture, the main stuff to grab your attention. On Facebook, it needs to be above the see more ... Do you know what I'm talking about? You know how when posts are long and you have to click the little blue see more? Whatever you're posting, the meat potatoes, the attention grabber, the call to action, the CTA has to be above the fold. So if you want people to go to a group, you need to say, click here, or for more information, or whatever it is. has to be above that see more part. So as long as you have it up there, the text, it can be longer. That's okay. Because if you're going to grab their attention here and they're going to click the see more, they're going to read the rest most likely, right? How many of you, if I could, like, I can see some of you by nodding your head. Once you click the see more, most likely you read till the end, right? If you don't click the see more, you just scroll past. So if you can get them to do that, it really doesn't matter how long the text post is after that. Are videos still best? Yes. They are calling that by the end of 2019, stories will outdo the timeline, and the timeline is going to be irrelevant. The timeline that you see right now on Facebook in a very short few years will not look like the way it does. It will almost be irrelevant. What they're moving towards is all short form video. All of it. You have 3 seconds to grab people's attention, and you're using those short form videos. So our video still best 100%. If you guys are not doing videos now and you want to use social, you have to start now, like yesterday, like years ago. Okay. It's not too late, but if you want to stay current, if you want to keep up with the changes, you have to start doing videos. If you don't feel comfortable doing it on your personal timeline, do it in your VIP group. The people in your VIP group should be good people anyways, and if they're going to make fun of you or like have nasty comments, then they're out of there anyways. You don't want those people part of your business and part of your life to begin with. So start in your VIP group and start doing videos there. People love watching you wash your face, I promise you. Set up when in my like VIP group, people are like, oh, we're doing a bathroom Facebook Live again, and people are all excited because I'm going to wash my face or do something dumb, and it's hilarious. People like watching that. So make sure you guys are getting in on videos. So yes, good question. Content or video, same thing. People watch video before they read. Yes, Anita, that is true. 7 minutes on live video is really 7 to 10 minutes. 10 minutes is like, I don't know, for Facebook where it was, but trying to sell something or get people's attention, you want to keep it 1 to 2 minutes. Something I've also learned at the thing was build for sound off, but delight with sound on. And that's another thing that we have to talk about in the future that gets more, because sometimes people can't listen to the video. So when you're doing the video, make sure you put in the caption what it is so people will come back, or they can read the description and kind of understand what you're talking about. Because some people will watch the video at work or with their baby sleeping next to them and they can't have the sound on. So they're probably not supposed to be on Facebook at work. So make sure that you let them know in the description what's going on. Brand is your personality too. Yes. The color reflects personality. Yes, yes, yes. Are business cards good to have? Depends on how you're running your business. If you're doing a ton of stuff out there, you can. Honestly, I don't do business cards anymore because I have Rapid Funnel, and at trade shows I get people to enter the draw. I get them to go into my VIP group or Rapid Funnel. Because people lose business cards, and if you just give them a business card and don't get their information in exchange, the business card is null. It's very unlikely that people will give you business just from a business card. You need to make sure that there needs to be an exchange of information. So I would be definitely utilizing Rapid Funnel like in a really big way. And if you don't have that, then be like, hey, you know what? I don't have a business card, but I'd love to friend you on Facebook. What's your name? Pull out your phone, look down as if like they teach you, and put their name in and friend them on Facebook. Now you're going to have an ongoing conversation. Okay. That's one thing why I'm using this messenger bot is my coach said, would you rather have 1,000 people in your VIP group, or would you rather be in conversation with 1,000 people? And I was like, ooh, that's a good one. That is a good one. So it's the same thing. Make sure that you exchange information so you can always be in conversation with those people. Is Instagram good to use? Yes. If you're okay with Facebook, use Facebook. Cool. Rapid Funnel, is Rapid Funnel free? Rachel answered the first month is free, and then there's a monthly charge after that. I think it's $14.99. All right. Any other questions? We are at 8:29, so we've got 1 minute. Other than that, I am done for the night. I hope that this was of some sort of value to you all, and Christmas is going to be amazing, and I am just so excited, you guys, for everything that's coming up. Our leadership has been working so dang hard for us. You have no idea. I'm so excited for the new year and what's to come, and I can't wait to see how you guys all rock it and just make the best of social media. So thank you all. Have a great night.
Thanks, Tamara. That was really good training. I appreciate you doing that. One thing I'd like to say about that, we talk about mission statements or mission, having your vision board or dream boards. I don't know about anybody moving forward into the new year. Those are really powerful tools to do. If you don't do it with your team, talk to someone else in the groups, because I think vision boards and dream boards, really putting out what you want for that new year is really essential. So thanks everyone for being on the call, and it was great seeing everybody. Have a great night. Bye.